everybody. Welcome to Pre-K Discovery with Miss Barb. How are you today? You can see I have my calendar because that's how we always start, and I always like to know what day of the week it is. And you can see that it's still September. Do you remember the song that we sing to figure out what month it is? It goes like this. January, February, March and April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. And if you remember, last week I told you that September was the 9th month of the year. S-E-P-T-E-M-B-E-R, September. What day of the week is it? Do you remember the song? It goes like this. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, now Pre-K Discovery isn't on Wednesday anymore, it's on Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I know that today is today because it says today. If it didn't say that, maybe Miss Barb wouldn't know what day of the week it is. Let's count and see what number it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today is the 8th day of September, and it's still 2020. We've got 3 more months until it's not 2020. Hopefully 2021 will be a better year. I don't know. All right, so that's our calendar for today. Good job, everybody. So what I want to talk about today is, I want to talk to you about money. Not what to do with your money, but I want to talk about money because we find coins all over. I bet in your house, if you looked around, you would find a jar of coins. But did you know what those coins are? Well, I'm guessing you may not know their names. So we're going to talk about those. So let me get my board out. So we're going to start with the first one. And the first one I have is, it's a copper colored coin. And that is a penny. And I'm going to stick the penny on here. Do you know how to spell the word penny? It's hard to see. Miss Barb's going to move it in a second. Penny. P-E-N-N-Y. Penny. And I'm going to put that right next to the penny. All right, do you know how much money a penny is worth? Well, a penny is only worth 1 cent, and a 1 cent looks like this. That's 1 cent. So I'm going to stick that up here. All right, so the next coin that you might find in your coin jar could possibly be a nickel. And the nickel is bigger and it's silver in color, as you can see it right there. So that is a nickel, and Miss Barb's going to stick the nickel right there. And nickel is spelled N-I-C-K-E-L, nickel. And I'm going to stick that right here next to it. And a nickel is worth 5 cents. And that's what it says, 5 cents. All right, the next one, hopefully, is right here. It's a dime. And a dime is silver also like a nickel, but it's much smaller. So I'm going to stick the dime here. And does anyone know how to spell the word dime? It's D-I-M-E, dime. So that is a dime. And a dime is worth not 5 cents or 1 cent, but it is worth 10 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cents. The last coin that we're going to talk about today is a quarter. And a quarter is also a silver coin, but it's much larger than the other two. So I'm going to stick the quarter there, and you spell quarter, it's a long word. Q-U-A-R-T-E-R, quarter. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. 25 cents. I don't know if we should count to 25. It'd be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That was a lot for us to count to. So, those are our 4 coins that we're going to talk about today. The penny, the nickel, the dime, and the quarter. And I have them in my jar, so I'm going to show you what they look like. All right, so the first one we talked about was the penny, and here's what a real penny looks like. You can see it's copper. And then we talked about the nickel. The nickel was silver. This is a really funky looking nickel, but there's a nickel. And we talked about a dime. It's smaller, very small. And the last one we talked about was the quarter. And there's the quarter there. So these are some of the money. Now let me tell you this cool fact about pennies. A lot of people think that pennies are good luck. So they always have this saying, find a penny, pick it up, all day long you'll have good luck. Now there's two thoughts to that, because some people think if a penny is laying face down, you shouldn't pick it up. But what you should do is flip the penny over so that the next person who comes along finds a lucky penny. I don't know whether you believe in that or not, but that's what people think. So if you find a penny, pick it up, all day long you'll have good luck. So if you find those pennies, start picking them up. Some people just believe any penny that you find is good luck. So it's whether you believe either way or not. But you know what? If you want to leave a penny behind for someone else to pick it up, and if they think they're having good luck, then I say go ahead and do that. All right. So that is our money for today. Now the reason I talked about money today was because the story we're going to read is called The Troublesome Pig. And it is about a woman who buys a pig. Well, you know what? It costs a lot of money to buy a pig, so you know what you need to do? You need to save your coins. Maybe put them in a jar like this, or maybe you have a piggy bank. Well, after the story that we're going to read today, Miss Barb's going to show you how to make a piggy bank. So follow up after the story, and I'm going to show you how to make your own piggy bank out of a recycled plastic bottle. So here's our story, The Troublesome Pig. The Troublesome Pig. At the Mumbleton Monday market, an old woman bought a pig. A fine pig that, said the farmer. It had better be, said the old woman. It costs enough. The old woman and her new pig set off for home, and before long they reached a stile. The old woman pushed, and she pulled, but try as she might, she could not get the pig over that stile. Some fine pig you are, said the old woman. And she went down the path until she met a dog. Please, dog, she said, bite my pig, then he'll jump over the stile and we shall get home tonight. But would the dog bite the pig? He would not. Well, I never did, said the old woman. Further along the path she found a stick. Please, stick, she said, beat the dog, then the dog will bite the pig. The pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the stick beat the dog? It would not. This won't do, said the old woman, rather put out. So she went down the path until she found a fire. Please, fire, burn the stick, she said, then the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the fire burn the stick? It would not. That's got me quite hot under the collar, the old woman puffed as she thought of the long walk home. But soon she came to a stream. She said, a little breathlessly, please, water, quench the fire, then the fire will burn the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the water quench the fire? It would not. This is a pretty kettle of fish, sighing the old woman, which reminded her that it was almost time for tea. On down the path she went until she found a horse. Please, horse, she said, drink the water, then the water will quench the fire will burn the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the horse drink the water? It would not. Bother, 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 said the old woman. Next, her tired old feet took her to a farm where she met a farmer. Please, farmer, she said, harness the horse. Then the horse will drink the water will quench the fire will burn the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight.
But would the farmer harness the horse? He would not. I'll teach him a lesson, said the old woman crossly. She found a rope. Please, rope, she said, whip the farmer. The farmer will harness the horse will drink the water will quench the fire will burn the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the rope whip the farmer? It would not. My patience is wearing very thin, grumbled the old woman. She heard a rat scuffling and wrestling in the barn. Please, rat, she said, won't you gnaw the rope? Then the rope will whip the farmer will harness the horse will drink the water will quench the fire will burn the stick will beat the dog will bite the pig will jump over the stile, and we shall get home tonight. But would the rat gnaw the rope? He would not. Good riddance, said the old woman, and then she jumped in surprise when a ginger cat appeared at her feet. Taking a deep breath, she started. Please, cat, chase the rat. Then the rat will. Yes, 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 said the cat. I heard it all the first time. He sat up and he stretched. How about a large bowl of milk? Then perhaps... Suddenly, the old woman's feet didn't hurt anymore. She jumped up and she danced a jig. Off she ran to fetch some milk. Half now and half when the job's done, she said, knowing a thing or two about cats. So it was agreed. And then the cat chased the rat gnawed the rope whipped the farmer harnessed the horse drank the water quenched the fire burned the stick beat the dog bit the pig, and the pig jumped over the stile. But the pig kept on running, and an old woman had to run after him until the sun was down and the moon was up. At last, they had run all the way home, and they were both so tired that they fell fast asleep without any supper at all. The end. Hello, everybody. I hope you liked the story of the Troublesome Pig. So earlier in our lesson today, we talked about money. We talked about pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. So you're wondering, what do I do with all of my pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters? Well, I have the craft just for you. So you're going to need some empty water bottles that you saved. You're going to need at least 5 of them because you need the lids from the other ones. So what you're going to do is you're going to empty the water bottle, the water, drink it, don't waste it. And I have some pink paint that I'm going to put into this bottle like this. I'm going to put it on the inside, and I'm going to shake it all around the bottle, roll it around until it looks like this. The whole bottle's covered. Do not take off the lid yet. It's not dry enough yet. So now that I have my bottle all painted, so my pig is pink, I am going to show you that my pig does not stand up. He keeps falling over. So he needs some legs. So this is where the other bottles come in. You're going to take the lids from the other bottles. You take those off, just like this. All right, and these are going to be his feet. So I am going to use a hot glue gun today because it's quicker for Miss Barb, but you can use regular glue, okay? So we're going to stick it on here, and we're going to put some glue on there, and we're going to stick it on the bottom of our pig. There's one. And we're going to put the other one. Ouch, it's stuck to Miss Barb's finger. My gosh, it's really stuck to my finger. All right. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to put some glue on this one. And we're going to put this leg right here. So now I got 2 feet on there. So he still doesn't stand up, but he needs 2 more feet. So we're going to put some glue here. I'm a little cautious about squirting it onto the bottle because it's hot and it might melt the plastic, but I think it's going to be okay. And we're going to put some here. All right, so now I have his feet on like this. Do you see that? That's his bottom. Now look at that.
He should stand up. He's a little heavy, but he should stand. Once you get money in him, he's going to stand up. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give him a snout. And Miss Barb drew with a Sharpie on the front lid of the bottle a snout. So now he's got a nose. So what else is he missing? How about some ears? Let's give him some ears. So I have some pink felt that I borrowed off of Miss Ann. And I'm going to cut out triangles. Yeah, I think triangles would be good. So let me cut out a square first. My scissors don't want to cut the felt. There we go. So we can give him 2 ears. Okay. So I'm going to cut this in half so I can get 2 ears out of it. I think I've used my scissors to cut so many other things. There we go. They're not having a good, easy time. So he's not a really huge pig, so I don't want to make his ears gigantic. So I'm going to cut out a triangle with this triangle. And I'm going to fold it like that. I'm going to put a little glue in the middle of it. And then I'm going to fold it. Fold it in half, just at the bottom. And that way it looks like an ear. Do you see how it looks like an ear now? And then I'm going to glue it on here. Okay, so let's put some glue on here. Okay. Put it right here. There's one ear. Ouch. You have to be very careful with hot glue because, like in its name, it is hot. So now I'm going to make a second ear. Like triangle. Okay, there's my second triangle. I'm going to put a little glue in the bottom and squeeze it together carefully. In fact, I'm going to use the scissors to push it down because I don't want it to burn me again. And I'm going to put a second ear on. All right, let me put some glue on him. Okay, let's stick that one on there. All right. So now he's got some ears. They seem to be a little bit crooked. That's all right. So there's the front of my piggy bank. Now, give your piggy, but you can give him some eyes if you want to. I did not bring any googly eyes in with me, which I usually do. And some googly eyes would look kind of cute. I could draw them on with a marker if you don't have that. Or I could cut it out of black paper and I could just stick them on there. But he's going to need some eyes. So when you give him a couple days to dry the paint, then have a grown-up take the bottle. Let me show you. And very carefully, let me cut this off of here. Very carefully cut a tiny hole in the top of him. Okay. That gives you a place to put your money. This one is not cooperating. There we go. Sometimes crafts do not always cooperate with you, and that's okay. Miss Barb, she struggles sometimes too. Okay, so then I cut this hole in the top, and that is where I'm going to put this shiny quarter into my piggy bank. I lost the hole. Oh, there it is. And you know what? I'm going to save this up for a rainy day, and I'm going to buy something special. So you guys enjoy making a piggy bank, and you save up for something special. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.